What's up, comic peeps? It's Detroit Madman, and I'm back with a comic haul. I've got some Wednesday pickups today, but I also have a massive amount of books that I picked up this past weekend. I went to Comicon, and I also hit up a crazy local comic shop sale that was unbelievable. There will never be another one like this. 70% off everything, so it was wild. Also got a loot crate in the mail yesterday. I have not popped this one open yet, and I'm going to do so in a video after this. But let me tell you something about how big my haul was this weekend. I've got a few books here to show you, and I'll do these today. Some more back there. Nice little stack. But check this out. This is my entire haul for the weekend. Back here, I've got silver, Marvel, and early bronze. I've got silver and early bronze DC. I've got some modern books here. These two stacks are copper and bronze Marvel, and this stack here is copper and bronze DC. Probably a little bit of more modern mixed in there, but for the most part, that's all going to be the back issues I picked up this past weekend. And that one's going to be fun. But let's get back to today's pickups. I got some masks they gave me. Harley Quinn, Batgirl, bunch of stickers, tattoos. But first up, I didn't pick this up last weekend, or last Wednesday. That's Old Man Logan #1. I read this comic today, and wow, the artwork is absolutely amazing inside of it. I went with the variant cover for this one, but I have no idea what the hell's going on in this comic. To me, it's just Wolverine killing everybody. I'm not familiar with the artist, so this might be the first book that I've seen this artist do that I know of, and boy, is that artwork something else. Issue 2 came out today, so I picked it up. I went with the Gwen variant. So yeah, that's a wild. I think there's a baby Hulk in there, and I don't want to do too much spoilers on you, but man, he just lays waste. Good stuff. Next up, picked up Infinity Gauntlet #2. I like this cover. Thanos, and check that out. It's pretty cool. Haven't read this yet, so don't know what's going on with that. And then picked up issue #3 of Scarlet Couture, and nice pinup type covers. I love the artwork in this book. I still need to find issue #1. I tried to get it at Comicon and nobody had it, so all my local comic shops do not have it. I'm gonna have to get it on eBay or something. Next up, comic that I've been reading, and I'm excited to get this, and this is issue #3 of The Tith. That's a pretty cool title. They did not have the other variant cover. I've been collecting the jeweled stained glass covers on my first 2 issues, and they had 3 copies of this left over, and not one of them was the stained glass one, so I said I better grab it, and then I'll check another comic shop for the other one. And the title I've been waiting the most for this week, Southern Cross. If you haven't read this yet, do check it out. I love the artwork in this. The story's getting kind of crazy. Yeah, you definitely have to check this out. That's really cool. Really good series. Alright, next up, pickups from Comicon. So this 2-issue set right here was autographed by Paulo Rivera, I believe his name was, and these are the Wizard World Walking Dead #1 variant comics that were, for a $15 donation, you got one of each, and then he would sign it there. So I said, alright, I picked it up. I've never read The Walking Dead or seen the show, so now I got a couple issues autographed. So next up, I just picked out a handful of books to go over from my haul this weekend, and from books I picked up at Comicon. I picked up another issue of The Cat, number 3. This is the one with the Frank Miller letter to the editor in there. And I love this cover. It's really cool. So I got one to trade now. And then I picked up issue number 2 of The Cat. Another cover I like a lot. I love her costume. It's so, like, original Wolverine-ish. And that's the owl. The owl and the pussycat. It's a great cover. And next up, I don't know much about this. I saw this and it kind of caught my eye, and it's called Flyman. This is issue number 32. This one's kind of banged up, but they had 2 issues of this, and the price was so good on it that I said I'm going to snag this up and try to figure out what it is. And then they also had issue number 33, and this one's in a lot better condition, and the color really pops on it. And I was trying to pick up some different stuff. I was trying to break out of the mold and find some interesting things to pick up while the sale was going on, and I could get at a good deal. And so a few books that you see is definitely not something that I set out to get, such as this. But the deal was good, and I love the artwork on the cover. It caught my eye, and you got this red, white, and blue American hero guy on there, so I got to learn a little bit about who these characters are. And then next up, this caught my eye. This is Life with Archie number 39, and I thought it was great. It kind of popped off the shelf at me and had Frankenstein on the cover, and I guess it's the family called the Creeps, and I'm not sure if it's a take off the Munsters or the Addams family, but that's pretty funny. 12-center Archie. Got it real cheap. Next up, I picked up Adam and Hawkman, number 39. I love these Hawkman covers when they have a lot of action, and I like the covers with the Adam in there too. What I do not like is when they break the covers up into 2 halves, like this one, to show the 2 different stories. But at least this one's a vertical split. I don't like it when they put 2 different stories on top of each other and then have the titles at the top of the book. I hate that. It just doesn't look right to me, but this isn't bad. This cover still looks pretty tight. A lot of action going on there. Look at, you got Death. Rip the Atom. That's issue number 41. And then next up I found Hawkman number 17. And I like the cover on this one. I thought it was really cool. And this is the pulse of the ruse of the robbing Raven. Kind of a tongue twister. But I love these old Hawkman covers. So I was happy to get that one. And then this one really caught my eye, and this one's issue number 26 of Hawkman. Last Stand on Thanagar. Issue number 26. The missiles shooting through his wings, that's crazy. Great artwork. And next up, I found a Strange Tales number 156 with Doctor Strange and Nick Fury. And the cover is what caught my eye on this. I thought that's a really good color scheme. And so I picked this one up. Next up, I picked up a few of these Captain Marvel issues, and I think I have a couple already. But these ones appeared to be new to me. So I picked up issue number 2. And this one's got like a Human Torch Super Skrull on the cover. I thought that was pretty cool. It's issue number 2. And then I found issue number 5. These Captain Marvel covers, they really did them good. Lots of action usually. The color schemes are really awesome. It's that white and green costume on a Marvel book is so different compared to all the other Marvel characters. And then also found issue number 6. And this has one of those big monsters. I love the Marvel monsters. Got action, all kinds of stuff going on in this cover. It's really cool. Next up I found issue number 7. This cover's okay. I like the color scheme on it, but it's kind of boring. Just has one laser beam in there, but it's still pretty cool to get the run of this. It's got some stamp on the V and the E. But, man, the price was so good on these. And then next up, got issue number 9. Another action cover. All kinds of stuff going on here. Then check this out. Never seen this before, and it really caught my eye. The art in this comic is done by Howie Post. Not really familiar with, but check that out. The comic's name is Anthro. Has a really unique look to the cover. So I got issue number 1. I had never seen these before. These are completely new to me. But like I said, the covers were striking to me and caught my eye. And also picked up issue number 2. It's got some monkeys attacking like a... I don't know if these are like cavemen or what. It's kind of like it must be set in like the Ice Age or something. Really cool color scheme on this cover. Looks phenomenal. Apes are men. And then picked up issue number 4, which is really cool. It's got a lot of really neat looking dames on it. So I was stoked about that. And then when I saw issue 6, I really fell in love with it. Gotta love the dames going at it. Dude's just kicking back, watching the fight. It's pretty wild. Great cover. This one's called The Marriage of Anthro. These are DC titles. I've just never seen them before. And then next up, picked up a few of these books, but here's 2 of them. They're those older reprint issues. They have a lot of stories in them. You know, reprints of classic Silver Age tales. And actually, this one has a Golden Age tale in it from The Torch and Namor. So that must be from like Marvel Mystery or something like that. Golden Age Human Torch. I love the Golden Age Human Torch. But this one I like because it had Daredevil number 1 and Avengers number 2, among others. So that was Marvel Superheroes number 1, king size from 1966. And then next up, I got this Marvel Collector's Item Classic. And I love the cover on this Fantastic Four number 10. So I picked that up. And then it's got a Tales of Suspense with the Golden Iron Man, the real old Iron Man, and some old Hulk, and Doctor Strange in there. So I was happy about that. And then if you've been watching my videos lately, you know I've been picking up some of these old monster books, and I found a whole bunch of them. Where Creatures Roam number 3, and that's got Thorg. Then I picked up Where Creatures Roam number 4, Vandum. That's great. Where Creatures Roam number 6, Zog. I've got Where Monsters Dwell number 5, and this is Taboo. Taboo is back, and this time nothing on earth can stop him. Then next up, Where Monsters Dwell number 7, Rambu. More military artillery brought in. Issue number 7. Then I picked up issue number 8, The Four-Armed Men. Then I picked up issue number 10. Gigantus. Pretty cool. And then next up, picked up Conan the Barbarian number 5. Got the Barry Windsor Smith cover. And I think I might have told you guys I had a massive run of Conan. Had issue like 1 to 40 or 1 to 50. And about 5 years ago, it was separated from all my other comics. It was in a, it was just in a little plastic tub. And I don't know what got up my ass, but I said, you know what, I'm just going to throw this whole thing on eBay, I don't care. And I got like $250 for it. I was so bummed. I had every single issue. The first 3 or 4 issues were in decent shape. But, you know, it was like around 2008, I think. And I just kicked myself. I wasn't collecting at the time, and I knew that I would be, at some point, probably collecting again. And, man, that just pissed me off. Now that I'm back collecting, I really wish I had that in my old Silver Surfer run. But not bad. It's a really cool cover. Alright, next up from Comicon, I was really happy to get this. This is Wolverine Limited Series. This is issue number 3. And it's in pretty decent shape. Got it for a good price. I was completely stoked about that. And then I also got issue number 4. So I still need issue number 1 and 2 for the Limited Series. But I got those 2 at a really good price. And then some other interesting things I picked up. I've got this National Lampoon, and this has a Neil Adams Dracula take in it, which is absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance to check that out, definitely do it. It's from November '71. Didn't know anything about these. These are magazine-sized books that I found. This reminded me of G.I. Joe 1 when I saw it, so I said, you know what, I'm going to pick it up. Got it for a real good price. It has a U.S. price on it. It has a Canadian price on it. And then I don't know what the 32p is. That might be some, I don't know if that's pence or wherever the heck it's from. I don't know. So I thought that cover was kind of cool. And then next up after that, I saw this cover with Snake Eyes, and that is a classic looking cover to me. So I had to get this one. It was a little bit more, but it was actually 3 times as much as the first one. So I got that one for a couple of bucks. And then this one cost me $6. So, but I thought it was really cool. I could see this up on the wall. Like, I wanted to do a wall in my comic room here that is just nothing but comics up on the wall, and I think these would look pretty cool up there. And then next up, I found a couple Rampaging Hulk magazine-sized books, and I thought it was pretty cool. And the price was right, so I picked these up. And I thought the artwork's pretty cool on the cover. This one's issue number 3, and this one's issue number 2. But my steal and my ultimate awesome buy of Comicon that I'm so happy about is this New Mutants graphic novel. And let me tell you that the condition on this is so awesome. Like, I could not find a single flaw. This is nothing on there. I mean, for as black as this book is, I mean, it's so razor sharp and so gloss that I was completely stoked when I found this. And that's my ultimate buy. That was my favorite book I found at Comicon. Actually, these 3 were. Those were all Comicon buys. Most of the other stuff I showed you were comic shop buys. So, at any rate, that's going to wrap it up for today's haul. There's some pretty cool stuff in there, but I mean, this just barely scratches the surface of how this weekend went for me in terms of books. I got a lot more stuff I can't wait to show you. I'll break that up over the next few hauls, and check this out. That's just sweet. I love it. Alright guys, peace out. Hit that like button. Alright guys.